Tourist guidebooks barely mention it, because in the world of jewelry, the watchword is discretion. For 100 years, Saint-Amand-Montrond in the Cher department in central France was the capital of the gold chain. Jean-Claude Sulca knew this distant past very well. In the 1970s, he moved to this town still known back then as Little Paris.
At the time, Saint-Amand was El Dorado. There was plenty of work, and business, finance, and trade were very strong. There were luxury stores, high-end shoe and clothes boutiques. Lots of customers came from nearby Bourges to shop in Saint-Amand. Saint-Amand made 4.5 tons of gold jewelry every year.
Until the 1980s, the jewelers of Saint-Amand made kilometers of gold bracelets and necklaces. At the time, the town had 500 employees who worked every day, producing 18-karat gold hollow chains. Jean-Claude remembers the period with great amusement.
If a housewife of over 50 years old didn't have an American-style chain bracelet like this, it meant that she, or rather her husband, had totally failed in life.
It's quite rare to pull gold wire in Saint-Amand these days. At 46 euros a gram, the precious metal is selling less and less. Today, the jeweler spends more time buying gold from his customers than making jewelry with it.
Sure, I make jewelry when I get individual orders, but less and less. Gold is too expensive, and because of that, it's gone out of fashion. And although I have a few clients in Paris, the people in our region can't really afford to spend much on anything, let alone jewelry.
In the 1980s, the price of gold skyrocketed. Jewelry became too expensive, and the jewelers of Saint-Amand, one by one, gradually went out of business. In 2000, the local council set out to rescue the sector by investing 9 million euros to construct this pyramid, the City of Gold. The goal? To save arts and crafts and the last remaining goldsmiths.
The workshops were reserved only for professionals in the field. A few private individuals came, but there wasn't really a boutique anymore.
3 craftsmen moved in. Exhibitions were held. But businessman goldsmiths refused to set up shop inside or close to the pyramid. Sadly, the project for a gold center was a failure.
Jewelry is a very discreet, almost secret business. So the idea of gathering several hundreds of kilos of gold under one roof just didn't appeal.
A very risky gamble, and a heist in 2017 proved the gold businessmen right, when a large part of the collection was stolen. For the City of Gold, this was the death blow. It was definitively turned into a conference center. Today, there are only 3 businesses specializing in luxury jewelry left in Saint-Amand. But know-how continues to be handed down at the Jean Guéhenno Vocational High School.
If you look like this, you'll see better. You can decide to go left or right, and you'll be more precise.
Founded in 1968, this vocational high school is dedicated to jewelry and is Europe's biggest in the field. Angelina is just 15. A daughter of jewelers, she has chosen to study this craft for its high demand for precision.
When you mess up and get annoyed, you have to control yourself. For example, we were making this piece with scraps of metal. We have a storeroom with lots of scraps, and we had to take straight pieces, use a saw, make curves, and give them form.
And you're proud of the final result?
Yes, seeing as I messed up to start with. Yes.
Not all of the graduates will become craftspeople. Some will work for the arms industry, which requires the skills of jewelers. But one thing is certain. Nearly all of these young men and women will find a job.
We don't just pass on our skills, but also our sensitivity. And in a manual profession, you need to bring out your sensitivity. It's a story of love, in fact.
A story of love between Saint-Amand-Montrond and arts and crafts that didn't end with the closure of the local jewelries. It lives on through the new generations who continue to train in the art of fashioning gold.